Believe it or not, one single boob led to the birth of the biggest video sharing site on the planet. Yeah, let me break it down. This wild story starts with Janet Jackson. She's 37 at the time and already a massive pop icon. Basically a household name for as long as anyone could remember. But then in 2003, something happens that flips her world upside down. The NFL's entertainment team hits her up and offers her the gig of a lifetime, headlining the Super Bowl 38 halftime show, which, for any musician, is a career-defining moment. Of course, she won't be the only one on stage. The Super Bowl loves to pack in big guest stars. And one of those guests? Justin Timberlake. Yep, Mr. Pop Prince himself. Janet's determined to make this performance unforgettable. The halftime show to end all halftime shows. But as rehearsals go on, she feels like the ending needs a little extra oomph. Something edgy. Something that'll get people talking. So she and her stylist cook up a last-minute stunt. The plan? At the end of the final number, Justin will rip off a part Janet's top to reveal a red lace bra underneath. Just enough shock to spark some buzz. They don't tell CBS. They don't run it by the producers. Because, obviously, someone would have shut it down immediately. In fact, the idea is so rushed, Janet only gets to talk to Justin about it on the day of the show. And even then, they don't really rehearse it. What could possibly go wrong? Flash forward to February 1st, 2004. Game day. The Super Bowl kicks off as planned. And about an hour and a half in, halftime hits. Boom. Janet takes the stage. She's singing, dancing, absolutely killing it. The whole thing's going off without a hitch. Then, after about 10 minutes, Justin joins her. They launch into their duet, hyping up the crowd in the stadium and the 90 million people watching from their couches at home. And right at the end, as they planned, Justin grabs her costume and rips. But instead of revealing the red bra like they rehearsed, something goes wrong, and he accidentally exposes her entire boob on live national television. Cue chaos. The camera cuts away almost immediately, but it's too late. Janet's in shock, covering herself. Justin? Kinda just stand there looking, well, like Justin. Even though the footage was only on screen for a blink, the damage is done. People saw it, and the fallout is instant. MTV, which helped produce the show, scrambles to put out a statement. CBS apologizes. Janet has to release a full-on apology video. I'm truly sorry if I offended anyone. That was never my intention. But by then, the scandal's already a media inferno. It's all anyone can talk about. News outlets are obsessed, analyzing every angle. Was it planned? Was it an accident? Who's to blame? Clips showed Janet and Justin immediately after the incident, both looking genuinely confused. But America at the time is ultra-conservative, and people lose their minds over the idea of a bare breast showing up at the Super Bowl. Cue pearl-clutching soccer moms and angry letters. The FCC receives 540,000 complaints about the incident. Just to compare, they normally get a few thousand in a year. Now, they're buried under 500,000. So naturally, they launch a full-blown investigation. CBS gets slapped with a major fine. And eventually, it comes out that Justin was only supposed to tear off the outer layer of her costume to reveal the bra, but something went sideways. Bottom line, it was mostly Justin's slip-up. But guess who takes a fall? Janet. Viacom, which owns MTV and a bunch of radio stations, blacklists her. Radio stations stop playing her songs. TV channels stop airing her music videos. And just to twist a knife, CBS demands both Justin and Janet publicly apologize at the Grammys the following week, or they won't be allowed to attend. Justin agrees. He shows up and gives a tearful little speech. Janet? She says nah, and refuses. So they uninvite her, even though she was scheduled to present an award. Long story short, Janet's career takes a nosedive, while Justin's. Barely a scratch. Ah, yes, 2004, peak double standards. Meanwhile, people who missed a live broadcast feel like they missed out on a once-in-a-generation moment. So they go hunting, combing through the internet to find any clip of the incident. The demand is so massive that Janet Jackson becomes not only the most searched term in internet history at that point, but also the most searched image ever. And this one moment becomes the most watched, recorded, and rewatched clip on TiVo. People were desperate to see something, anything, online, but at the time, there was no reliable way to upload or share videos easily. And that's where this guy enters the picture, Jad. He's 24, an engineer at PayPal, and, like everyone else, really wanted to find a clip of this infamous moment. But after searching the entire internet and finding nothing, he vents to his coworkers. Why is there no website where you can just upload and watch videos? And so, he and two other engineers decide, screw it, let's build one. Over the next year, they design and code a brand new platform made for exactly that. Uploading and sharing videos. And in 2005, it goes live. Their very first video, me at the zoo, featuring Jad casually hanging out in front of some elephants. And just 6 months later, their little site blows up with tens of thousands of new videos being uploaded every single day. That site, of course, is YouTube. And in 2006, Google swoops in and buys it for over $1.5 billion. All because one guy couldn't find a video of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction. So, the real question is, have your boobs changed the world yet?